How this shit drop. Ooh, then that bitch got that. Ooh, that bitch got that motherfucker. Watch how this bitch drop. Ooh, don't come up. Don't come up. This bitch fuzzy and everything. You want to get off the motherfucking drink? Fuck with Wacklin.
Yeah, man, it was really good. It's your boy, Give It Up 100. Here goes part 3. We are the worst. If you've been following this series, it's going to be a long series because there's many things to cover. That's why I turned it into a series. So if you've been following, I appreciate that. And I hope you did get to see 1 and 2. So you're somewhat familiar with what I do in this series. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much common sense. You know what I'm saying? We are the worst as black people, meaning that we are out here displaying ourselves as the worst. We are showing ourselves as the worst. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just your community or dudes in the entertainment realm, we all are doing the worst shit out here. And a lot of the things that we're doing out here in society it trickles down from the entertainment realm. So of course, I gotta keep my feet strong on the necks of these celebrities, specifically these rappers. Y'all know how I feel about rappers. I don't like nan one of them. Alright, I love their music, some of them, but I don't follow or subscribe to nothing of them. Straight like that. And I'm almost trying to get y'all to be on the same time I'm on, but it is what it is. All I could do is just talk my shit, and hopefully, I don't care for the, thank you for the video, it's a good video. I don't really give a fuck about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the compliment, but it's time for niggas to change. It's time for niggas to walk with the message that niggas like me been dropping out here. You know what I'm saying? It's time to utilize the tools and the messages and just answer to the wake-up call, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do in this video is talk about the rappers and the things that they endorse to their fans and to just humanity. Anybody that's listening and subscribing to their music and their fucking lifestyle and their bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, what I want to go into is the endorsing of alcohol beverages. Okay? Absolute Satan's piss, Satan's juice, and just a toxic fucking drink. We all know this. Lil Boosie Badass, I just found this out. He actually self-proclaimed himself as the one that introduced lean, codeine, purple drink. He's the one that introduced that into the rap game.
I don't want to started this codeine shit in the rap game, bro. Like I've been, as far as like I've been fucking with codeine. I supplied the whole damn southern region with codeine in the drug game, man. Like, okay.
He introduced it to a lot of southern rappers, and obviously they are the main ones that brought that shit into hip hop. So he's responsible for that. So you can just put the 2 horns on his head and call him an absolute Satan himself for bringing into hip hop literally death. Literally just death, right? The fucking codeine. I mean, if you do your history on what codeine do to you, due to, its indulges, it literally mimics heroin. It's like liquid heroin. One of them new rappers, Trippie Redd or whatever, literally calls it heroin juice, like liquid heroin. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how somebody that is so dark and satanic like him is actually telling motherfuckers to not drink that shit because he's done it for years and it has done nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? It fucks up your health. There's actually a list of side effects that it causes. Some of them are nausea, vomiting, it slow your heart rate down, slow your heartbeat down, you know what I'm saying? Vomiting, diarrhea, shit like that, cold sweats, things that dudes on heroin that is having withdrawals go through. Lil Boosie said it himself that he was having withdrawals off of the shit when he decided to quit. But he only quit when he got out of jail. But he was having withdrawals and shit like that, and he had to, you know, do substitutes like Percocets and pills and shit like that. So it's one poison to another poison as far as, you know, your fix. You know what I'm saying? You're fixing yourself with another poison because the lack of having the other poison is just a whirlwind of just toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Promoted by your rappers. A lot of these rappers are out here endorsing Satan's piss. Okay? From Lil Wayne, no surprise, Nas, Young Thug, Snoop, Jay-Z with, I think, Ace of Spades, Bow Wow, Diddy with Ciroc, and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, he was one that was promoting heavily Cristal. Y'all remember Cristal? You know, hip hop's, you know, it was like a how would you say it? It was like a status symbol in hip hop. If you have Cristal, that means you got money, you've made it, and you could floss. It was like a symbol of flossing. Until, I guess, the guy who owned Cristal, you know, rappers was doing this shit for so long, until the guy that owned Cristal had an issue with hip-hop artists, whatever like that. And Jay-Z, or black people in general, probably was a racist, whatever. But Jay-Z, the main one that was promoting it, was the main one to come out and pretty much kind of boycott against Cristal. And you see rappers just stop doing it, stop drinking it, stop promoting it, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but Jay-Z left that to start his own alcohol, which is Ace of Spade. And Dame Dash obviously had Armadale, I think that was, and a slew of other rappers promoting Satan's juice. You know what I'm saying? Drink Champs, I always talk about how unhealthy as fuck, how unhealthy Noriega, the main one, because the other, the Cuban dude, he barely drinks. Like, he's just professional, sitting there conducting the show, while Nori's doing all of the indulgence, smoking weed, drinking, and doing all that. The whole table is you know, it's liquor spread across the whole fucking table. You know, high-end liquors that you can't even afford. You know, to Hennessy, anybody can afford Hennessy and shit like that. They got everything up there, and they are promoting it. They are endorsing it. You know what I'm saying? This is what hip-hop has been selling us from day one. There's nothing under the sun that hip-hop do not promote. Even though I'm not going to make this general, I'm going to keep it on alcohol, because, you know what I'm saying, so many of these rappers, and one of the things I'm going to go into right now is how we grew up listening to a lot of drug addicts. Ever since we was coming up, we was listening to dudes talking about smoking Sherm and, you know, smoking Wooly, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Sherm is dust, PCP, and Wooly, I believe, is cocaine mixed with marijuana. They sprinkle the cocaine over the marijuana and roll it up and smoke it, and they give them a different high, different euphoria. You know what I'm saying? Like, higher levels of euphoria, because weed give you that regardless, but you add cocaine to it, it's a different level of high. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes made it seem cool back in the days while they were rapping, because you throw on a nice rap beat and talk about anything to the average fucking numb ass hip hop fan that don't think for themselves. They're gonna eat all that up, and everything looks good as long as it's being spit over a beat, over a nice instrumental. So we've been looking up to a lot of drug addicts for a long time. And then let's talk about the era we in now, where literally drug indulging, it's not even shameful no more. Like, it was at a point. Niggas was just, you know, kind of just bragging about, you know, a big spliff they getting high. And back in the days, niggas used to just brag about smoking big spliffs, big blunt, shit like that. Garcia Vega. This era now, they're pill addicts, they're purple drink addicts, codeine addicts. They're alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? They're dying off overdoses. How many dudes from back, say the 90s or back, died from overdose off drugs? Not many. Not many. Okay? Big Pun passed from overweight. Big L passed from some street beef. The dude from Lost Boys, Freaky Ty, street beef. Stack Bundles, all of them dudes, street beef. You know what I'm saying? Not overdose as much as in this era. This era, the Juice WRLD, the what's that white boy? I forgot his name. A lot of these white rappers, you know, a lot of them are passing away from indulging in too much fucking hard drugs. You know what I'm saying? And the rappers, as much as they want to rest in peace these dudes that die from overdoses and shit like that, they still promote these toxic fucking things to death. All in the name of money. All in the name of money. These rappers are so fucking hypocritical. A lot of them will come out of their mouth and talk about the fact that there's liquor stores all over the hoods everywhere in America, right? There's so many liquor stores in the hood because the white man trying to keep us back, try to, you know, keep us stagnated or whatever, right? Which is a fact, which is true, right? But here's the problem with that. That same hypocritical rapper will go and endorse E&J or Hennessy or whatever and put those liquor into those same fucking liquor stores. So how the fuck do you speak? How can you speak? How can you say anything about the death being sold when you're contributing to it? Just like how you contribute to selling drugs to your own fucking neighborhood. How can you speak? How can you talk about it? They're giving us straight death. Straight death. But this is all they got for you. This is all they got for you. You know, you see a lot of them now with their own strain of weed. Now, you're going to say, yo, nigga, you smoke weed too. Weed. Ain't nothing bad about weed. Ain't nothing wrong about weed. Until you find out they're putting fucking fentanyl in weed. Then it's a fucking problem because they're actually doing that. I was in Florida almost 3 years. I just got back January this year. And, oh, yeah, it's out there. It's out there. Fentanyl in weed. These assholes are actually putting fucking fentanyl in your fucking weed, my nigga. Straight up. Because they want you to feel like they got the strongest shit on a planet when really it might be your last time smoking. It might be your last time inhaling. But as long as they can get some money in their fucking pocket, it doesn't matter. These are the little devil motherfuckers that's called rappers. These fucking assholes that get famous and they let the white man pay them to kill their own fucking race off, to kill the whole world off. Be done with these rappers. This is going to be the end of all of my videos. Be done with these rappers. Because you can throw your own life away. You don't need a rapper to tell you how to throw your life away. It's easy to go fucking throw your life away, my nigga. You don't need a rapper to tell you that. All these niggas do is go to jail. And when they out here, they're nothing but fucking addicts. They're all addicts. It's just that they got millions so they could cover it up and make it up real good. And you don't know. Just like how DMX was a crackhead for how long? Nobody knew until his career started pretty much crumbling. Then they just kind of lift the veils and just expose everything. Oh, he was smoking crack for so long. But nobody knew because he had money. A lot of these rappers are absolute drug addicts, alcoholics, fucking losers. And we out here putting them up on the highest pedestal. For what? Once again, you don't need a rapper to throw your life away. You can throw it away yourself. Don't go and support somebody that is just causing nothing but self-destruction. They're giving you things to self-inflict. Stop supporting that. Throw these rappers away.